let it be the home front or the school front. Her personality was something amazing and it touched the hearts of people. She was vibrant, self-composed and empathetic. She had scintillating voice to make the children to feel the presence of Almighty with reverence. I would like to share a few of wonderful experiences with Prema Miss. I was a newly recruited teacher during her tenure. She was very keen to introduce the school and its ethos to me. I still remember how with loving tone she was describing our DM children. When Prema Miss and I entered class 6 room, we saw some children were clinging on to the windows happily and listening to the teacher. Yes, I'm just not exaggerating. This was the scene I witnessed, which is typically of Vidya Mandir. Then Prema Miss remarked at me and said, "See how children learn in the classroom." I truly loved the way in which she looked at teaching and learning processes. She was a person who readily had simple, child-centered solutions to every problem I faced in a school system as a new teacher. She was the one who instilled in me the importance of electronics lab, enforcing the skill-based learning for children. On behalf of our school and staff, we would like to express our deepest condolences to the family. We pray for her beautiful soul to rest in peace. Now I invite Vijay Meenakshi to share her thoughts representing Vidya Mandir.
Good evening, everyone. There is so much going on in my mind, I don't know where to start. The day I entered after my interview, Alamelimus, I don't remember who took me. She said, take her to Prema, she will allot some chapter for demo. And they were all busy, teachers were all busy in that. The KG room was the staff room then. They were all arranging books for children. Previously, the teachers used to distribute, arrange books and distribute for children. Something which I also love to do. Because you get one more opportunity to be with the child, to speak to them informally, not in a classroom, and give the books to them. And there was one more teacher parallel to me, and she allotted the chapter. And immediately Prema said, no, this is a dry chapter, don't give this to her. And she gave me another chapter. And she said, you also tell her which are the important points to say. So that is how I was a trained teacher, trained by them in the beginning itself. And then my demo went on and entered in the Vidya Mandir. And the staff room was full of her laughter all the time. You don't have to be afraid of anything. Whatever you feel, whatever is your doubt, you can go get it clarified from her. Whether it is regarding the subject or it is regarding the children, because I was new to this profession, so I don't think they were all seeing this as a profession at all. This was home away from home for everybody, for children as well as the teachers. So it was treated only that way, and children were all seen as our children only. So we never said they are children, they have a separate thing, no, nothing like that. If they have an issue, then it is our problem also. We will solve it. So in a class, if they have any issue, we will come and tell her. Maybe she will say sweetly, she will very casually she will give a solution to it, and she will also call the child later and tell them that is not the way to behave in the class. See, it was not that children were let free or anything. They were corrected whenever they had to be, but that was done with full of love. If you must see them, I think they celebrated every moment with children and every moment here inside Vidya Mandir. I think that is the reason for the growth of the school. And when you think of Prema Miss, it's only her passion for maths, compassion towards everyone, and her cheerfulness. So that is what comes to your mind. She is a passionate maths teacher, and I was handling only middle school when I joined, and Prema was used to handle from 8 to 10. So I have seen parents and children asking me in the 7th standard, will you be continuing next year or is it Prema Miss? They all wanted to go to Prema Miss class. She can handle only one section. There were 4 sections then also. But then it was so nice. She made everybody feel so comfortable in her class. She used to be a little ahead of all of us. We used to think the co-teachers. But then children were comfortable. There was no complaint. They were all happy, completing. We used to do actually more than what we are doing now. Every exercise, every chapter had so many sums. And like the demo, the classes also, they will tell us previously, all the teachers, Prema Miss, Kiran Miss, all of them, they will tell us this exercise, this question is difficult for children, so don't take this first. You finish the entire exercise and then go to this. So even before we experience it and learn it, there was somebody to guide you through it, and I think we are till now following the same order, whatever was done earlier. Of course, many chapters we have deleted and all that. But then we were made comfortable and feel at home just because of their guidance. And the school day, I think now when the prayer was said, I can only remember Alvin Miss and Prema Raghavan Miss, their tone and pronunciation, you can never forget. The way with which they said the prayer, the program starts only like that. And she used to say any school function is like a family function. You can't just go stand somewhere and wait for somebody to invite you. You must find out if there is anything lacking, anything they need. You must go help them. You don't wait for somebody to call you and give you a duty. So that is what exactly Prema said, because I was not handling 11 and 12. And when we have a farewell party, there is so much to be done. When those class teachers are busy, she will always say, you don't wait here. You know, go ask them what you can do, in what way you can be of use, helpful. So we used to do that. So I think it is their love and affection. I don't know how much of it we are transgressing here, I don't know, but then we would love to. Those teachers are ideal teachers, our role models, we will never forget. I think I thank God for giving me an opportunity to serve in this institution with such great teachers. And Arundhati, I had an opportunity to send a message, and she had sent. She was the one working here during her pregnancy. Till the last week she was coming to school. There was problem also, and she had sent a message saying, Prema was used to say, I believe, don't worry Arundhati, even if you deliver here, we senior teachers are here, we are experienced, we will take care. So that was the affection, love, and the confidence they gave to us. Alright, you needn't be worried, you needn't be afraid of anything. So they took care of us. So I think we were like your mother is there, father, you are so confident, you think that they will be with you all the time. Of course they are getting old, they are falling sick, we see all that. But still I don't think till the last day we don't realize it. Same way we were also thinking that they will be coming along with us all the way. So that was the impression they gave us. So I just pray that the soul rests in peace. And surely she is a great soul. I think whoever didn't work, I think you all missed a great opportunity to be with her. Thank you. Nice song.
Now Ishwari must come and share her experiences with Prema. Good afternoon. Prema Miss, we were sharing the same staff room and we were sharing lunch with her. And she was the vice principal for middle school. So the interaction was very, very informal with her. So I would like to recall a few things. Prema Miss, as we fondly called her, was more than just a vice principal. She was a beacon of kindness, guidance and support. To many of us, especially the young teachers, she was like a mother. She would check if we had eaten our lunch, if we were comfortable with our activities,
And if he was sick or looked tired, immediately she would prescribe a home remedy. Prema Miss taught us to listen and learn from our seniors, to get involved, share, and work as a team, to pitch in and help our co-teachers complete their work once we finished ours. Her nurturing spirit was evident in every interaction as she took us under her wing, guiding us through the challenges of teaching and helping us grow both personally and professionally. Her wisdom and experience were invaluable, and her patience and encouragement were the pillars that helped many of us build our careers. She was fun-loving, lively, and joyful. Her love for children was unparalleled. She had a unique ability to remember each and every student by their name and curriculum. She had a special talent for making math accessible and enjoyable, transforming anxiety into achievement with a gentle, supportive approach. She taught not just with her mind, but with her heart, and her impact on students was profound and lasting. Beyond her professional dedication, she was also known for her beautiful voice. She sang like a nightingale, bringing joy and often leading us to hum a few lines of her favorite verses. Her songs, especially Muttara Muthukumara and Narayana Jaya, were a source of solace and inspiration, resonating with the warmth and love she carried. In remembering Prema Miss, we reflect on the countless lives she has touched. Her legacy lives on in the students she taught, the teachers she mentored, and the community she enriched with services. We are all better for having known her, and her spirit will forever be a part of us. Today, as we remember Prema Miss, let us carry forward the values she instilled in us. Let us honor her memory by continuing to support each other, by bringing the same joy and enthusiasm to our work and lives, and by being the guiding light for others, just as she was for us. Prema Miss, your spirit, your wisdom, and your joy will remain in our hearts forever. Thank you for everything you have given us. We will be deeply missing you, but you will be never forgotten. Thank you.
Prema Miss Dali, Mrs. G. Meenakshi Miss is here with us. She will come and share her cherishable memories with Prema Miss.
Good evening. I prepared a short one because there's so much to say about Prema Miss. So I may leave out a lot of things. I made it short. Firstly, I would like to thank the authorities for having given me this opportunity to speak about Mrs. Prema Miss. It is an honor for me. She was an embodiment of simplicity and humility. Prema Miss endeared herself to one and all, students, parents, teachers, staff. Students loved her and her teaching, being a great motivator with a wonderful sense of humor, which pervaded not only the classrooms but also our staff rooms. Nostalgia fills my mind when I think of the old staff room, which was located where the present-day AD section is. We were more like a family. It was not, there were no barriers at all. We were like a family. Prema was sitting at the head of that long table, if you all remember, very warm and cheered across the room. Her warm, affectionate smile, easy approachability, kindness and compassion made us all feel very, very comfortable. She made the new teachers feel at home by talking to them, guiding them, and trying to find solutions to what their problems. It was so easy settling down in Vidya Mandir. Being a patient listener, she would inquire and discuss the problems of both teachers and their respective students, always ready to extend a helping hand in finding solutions. Having a strong passion for mathematics, she proved to be an inspiration to many who started loving the subject under her tutelage. The love of the students for Prema Miss were immeasurable, and the innumerable messages and tributes pouring in from across the countries stand testimony to this. Prema Mess, a lovely point to reverberate in Vidya Mandir, from whether it is the prayer hall, the bhajans, the GC classes, and the orchestra. We will always cherish the memories of your teachings, your guidance, and our experiences with you. They are too strong to be forgotten. I just had a saying which I thought I could quote here. Noble people are considered as masterpieces in nature, but her nobility was more than just a masterpiece. Thank you.
Thank you, James. I call upon our alumnus, Mr. T.T. Srinath sir here, to share his thoughts and interactions with us.
No, he was okay with it, but he was representing us, the family.
Family members, okay.
So it will be the same
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm totally unprepared. I didn't know I was going to be asked to speak. But I'm going to speak not so much as a student of the school, which I was, and my teacher, Mukti Mr. taught me. I'm speaking more as a nephew with my aunt, so I think it's more appropriate that I speak about her as my aunt. Prema, we would call her Prema Mani, that's how we called her. She, for all of us in the family, was an embodiment of patience. She was in many ways a harmonizer. Every family has conflict, and so did our family, and she would bring rival parties together, and I think she carried that into the school and bringing harmony to the school. When I look back at my aunt and the way she taught and who she was, I recognize that a lot of who she was given and contributed by the school. The manner in which she came to the school, the manner in which she learned from colleagues like Gomti Miss, Alimengo Miss, Tara Miss, and beyond. I think she carried it back to our homes. Spodanam was also one of her colleagues. She was, when she cherished a lot about life. There was nothing about life that she didn't cherish. She was not judgmental. But I think her fondest memories are of Vidya Mandir. She joined the school in 1964. And left for a brief while in 72, came back in, I think, the late 70s. And I think she did have offers from other schools, but she insisted on coming back here. That was the degree to which the school was almost part of her DNA. One thing about Vidya that many of you have taught here for many, many years, and I would want to say it because nobody was here. One thing about the school which stays with me, and therefore of my aunt, was something I remember about what they said about former President Radhakrishnan. Apparently he would say, a good teacher is not one who gives the student what he knows, or she knows. A good teacher is one who allows the student to take from him or her what she has to give. And I think Prema, Miss, as you call her, and Gopri Miss, they allowed us to take from them what they had to give. She joined the school in 1964. And I now remember that every batch which passed out during her time, she kept in touch with. And it was very heartening to know when she passed on. The number of students from the batch of 64 which passed out when she was here came to visit her. People like Vijayan, Ajit, Masai Taram's son. These were people who were passed out in 1964. So really on behalf of the family, I wish to acknowledge what the school has done for her. And I really want to thank you for having allowed her to be the person she was, kind, generous, compassionate, and above all that, I think a very caring human being. Thank you very much for having us here and celebrating my answer. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite the family member, Prema Mistan, to come and share his thoughts.
பேசிடு.
So, I know it's very hard to express with words. So, I thank all the teachers and our senior teachers, the present and the past, to come here and be with us during this occasion.
I want to share a few words with all of you. Good evening to all of you who have gathered here. We have gathered here to honor an extraordinary individual, Prema Miss. I've heard a lot about Prema Miss, as Vijay Vinashma said, one of the unfortunate persons who didn't get a chance to interact with Prema Miss in person. I had very few interactions with her, but I've heard a lot about Prema Miss. She was a passionate math teacher, and her talents didn't confine to a classroom. She had profound knowledge for music lover, musical insights, and excellent administrator. What admired me is that when I went to pay the last respect to Miss, the overflowing crowd of VM alumni, we can understand if the students, they come after 35-40 years, not just the students, the family members, they all came to pay the last respect to Miss. So I think really amazing. For 1 minute I thought I should also be a person when that happens. So that really touched me. So I just want to tell all of you, this profession is like that. The teaching is a noble profession. It's the only profession I think where we have the power to touch upon the lives of students and we can build their futures. So I could see them doing it. And the family members, they organized prayer meeting for Miss Woodlands. So there also I could see batches of VM alumni, they're coming and they're sharing their thoughts. It's so unfortunate I got to know more about Prema Miss after her demise. What kind of person she was, what passion she had for teaching. And she is one of the teachers who had given each and every child the person whom they are, the importance she has given. So something really great to admire about Prema Miss. So we should also invite, the request from me to all the VM teachers, especially the new teachers, to invite this culture from Prema Miss. So thanks a lot. So thanks the family members and the teachers and the old teachers who have come and supported us for organizing this function. Thank you so much.